Zombie Dadi. My father is a zombie hot papi. The story begins with Ryu whispering to himself, I am sorry, my daughter. On the grass, Ryu lies asleep forever, her chest and stomach torn apart by zombie bites. I killed you, Ryu muttered, staring at his daughter's lifeless body. And not just once, but 99 times. Tears streamed down his face as he continued to cry. After a long silence, Ryu stood up. Now, I have only one chance left, he whispered, wiping his tears away. Trust me, Dammy. This time, I absolutely will not fail. In a few months earlier, Ryu sat in shock, staring at the television. A news anchor's voice trembled. A mysterious creature has appeared in the city center. The next moment, the screen filled with chaos, zombies swarming through the streets. The world collapsed in an instant, Ryu muttered. His daughter stepped out of her room, rubbing her eyes. Dad, what are you looking at? He looked at his beautiful girl and thought to himself, we must survive. And a few days later, Ryu cradled his daughter in his arms, shouting, Dami, wake up! Please do not leave me behind. But he knew in his heart, this world is hell itself, for an old man and a young girl to survive. And just like that, they died. At the brink of despair, Ryu tried to hang himself. The moment everything ended, he whispered, until the rope snapped. In that instant, a beautiful angel appeared before him, smiling warmly. I was given another chance, he realized, and Ryu suddenly woke up, drenched in sweat. On his forehead glowed a number, 99. Shocked, he whispered, I am perfectly fine. What is going on? He stumbled to the mirror. This number? On my head? Heart racing, he ran to his daughter's room, banging on the door. Dami, Ryu Dami, open the door, now. She groaned from inside. Seriously, it is the middle of the night. What is it? The moment she opened the door, grabbed her tightly. Dami, are you okay? You are alive, right? Right? Kya, what has gotten into you? Did you have a bad dream or something? She yelped. He pulled her wrists, dragging her outside. Just follow me. No questions. Dad, you are hurting me. Explain what is happening, she cried. There is no time. If we do not hurry, we will A zombie suddenly leapt at him out of nowhere. And then, Ryu woke up again. The number above his head, 98. He froze. I am back again. And the number went down? That was when he realized, this number is my remaining lives. And from then on, every attempt became a desperate struggle. He swung a golf club at a zombie, muttering, I have done everything I possibly could to save you, even if it meant abandoning my humanity. On his 71st attempt, he left behind an old woman, trapped in a car, whispering, I have done it all for your sake, Dammy. But no matter what choices he made, the end was the same. The zombies always found them. They tore his daughter from his arms. They dragged him down. On his 13th attempt, bloodied and exhausted, he still swung his bat, scattering zombies in terror. Huff, huff, he gasped. Even if I had 100 or 1,000 chances. He turned and saw her. Ryu staggered toward him, her mouth twisted, her voice distorted. D-A-D, Dade, A-C-V. Her jaws opened wide. Pulled her close, hugging her tightly. A weak father like me, he whispered, can only lead his daughter to death. Her teeth sank into his shoulder. With trembling hands, Ryu raised his gun and made himself sleep forever. Again he resurrected. Again he cried. And again his daughter appeared in the other room, confused. Huh? Dad? What is all the noise this late at night? This time he packed a bag and pulled out a kitchen knife. Dad? Dammy asked, her face pale. He reached for her slowly, hugging her tight. I promise, he whispered. Even if I fail hundreds or thousands of times, even millions or billions of times, I will survive and save you. Trust your dad. Okay, sweetheart? Dad? Dami murmured nervously. Dijon. Ryu carried his daughter's body in his arms. Only one chance remained. It took 99 attempts to find the perfect shelter, he thought. Soldiers of the combined military base defended it. Doctors and nurses at the university hospital treated the survivors. By luck and circumstance, order was never lost. It was, at last, the perfect home. I spent my whole life there. At the grave of Ryu Dami, Ryu whispered, It has already been 40 years since I arrived here. You have waited a long time, have you not, my daughter? I had to be careful, because this was my final chance. He laid a bouquet of flowers gently upon her grave. Now I am certain, he said. This place is safe. If we can just reach it alive, it will be our final destination. Wait for me. Dad will come get you soon. He raised his gun toward himself, closed his eyes, and made himself sleep forever. And once again, Ryu Minsak resurrected, and moments later, Ryu Minsak and Ryu Dami prepared to head out. Shh, he exhaled, glancing at her. Dami looked back at him nervously, beads of sweat running down her face. Just before we arrived at the final shelter in Daejeon, Minsak thought to himself, Dami died. Because of my mistake. I have spent 40 years, repeated this hundreds of times, all to make everything perfect, all to keep Dami alive until the very end. As he opened the door carefully, he vowed to himself, this time I absolutely will not make any mistakes. But then he froze. Huh? He muttered, as his eyes widened. Outside he saw them, zombies, not just a few, an entire horde. A variable, he whispered, freezing in shock. In 40 years, after tens of thousands of rehearsals, there was one variable he had never considered. And now he froze, because this was something that had never changed, not even once in the past 99 attempts. A sprinter zombie bolted toward him, and the others swarmed behind it, all aiming for Ryu Minsak. The one condition that had always been unquestionable, he thought. There were never zombies at the door. Dad! Ryu Dami shouted. Ryu Minsak pushed his daughter back inside. She stumbled to the ground with a cry of pain. Kya! He slammed the door shut, seeing Dami's terrified face as she looked back at him. The zombies pounded on the other side. Dad! Ryu Dami screamed in fear. Ah! What are you doing? Open this now, Dad! Hurry, Dad! Ah! Outside, Ryu Minsak held his ground, forcing his body against the door as the swarm crashed against him. Biting, clawing, tearing at his flesh, he endured it all. Kuh! He groaned, as life drained from his eyes. The sorrow of having your intestines cut. The agony of losing one's child. It is like having your guts torn apart, he thought. I have already had my guts torn apart 99 times. This pain of death. I am used to it now. Memories of baby Dami flashed before his eyes. He smiled faintly. So, do not cry, my child, he whispered inside. Ryu Dami wept hard against the door. Outside, the virus spread quickly through Ryu Minsak's body. His strength waned, his vision dimmed. Is this how it ends? Am I going to die forever now? He remembered one of the countless times when Dami had been devoured by the horde. Then, with sudden fury, he stomped the ground in pure determination. No, he growled. His body, though torn apart, surged with strength. He carried the weight of the zombies piling on him. Whether it is 100 times or 1,000 times, he thought, grinding his teeth, I do not mind dying. But if my daughter is still alive, then I cannot die. With a roar, he pushed the horde away. His shirt ripped apart, muscles straining as he broke free. A zombie sat up in confusion, staring at him. Grooey! It groaned. Ryu Minsak darted forward and ripped its head off in one swift motion. Then, one by one, he destroyed the heads of the zombies around him. A yellow-haired zombie bit him, but Ryu Minsak snarled, bit back in revenge, and tore into it. Groogeek! The creature shrieked in shock. He punched an incoming zombie, sending it flying. Another's face he slammed into the ground with brutal force. The others froze in horror as they watched him rampage. Ryu Minsak stood tall, his presence terrifying. His eyes blazed with killing intent as he turned his gaze upon them. Greebeck! The zombies howled in fear. 100th failure, he muttered to himself. Meanwhile, Dami sat trembling on the floor, waiting. Slowly, she opened the door. Light streamed through the crack. She continued to cry as Ryu Minsak whispered, and another chance given to me. He stepped back into the house. Do not worry, Dami. Even if I am not human anymore, I will protect you until the very end. A smirk tugged at his lips as he looked at his daughter. Are you all right, sweetheart? And thus, Dad resurrected. The start of the zombie outbreak. Day 7. Seoul, Mapo District. At a mart, there was a sale. Inside the mart storage room, the annoying soldier spat and cursed. Fudge, what is this? Who the heck are you? He froze as he saw Ryu Minsak walking toward them through the chaos. Zombies are swarming everywhere. How did you make it here alive? Speak up or I will put a hole in your head. His eyes narrowed. Hey, what is wrong with your face? Then he noticed the shades, sunglasses, in the middle of the night. Do not tell me. The soldier's jaw dropped. Wait, are you a celebrity? You wear sunglasses at night. Are you some kind of star? Ryu Minsak remained silent. Then a cold voice cut in. Get lost. Captain Chahieri appeared, her rifle hanging at her side. Great Tiger Unit. Codename Black Widow. Former Captain Chahieri. She stepped forward, eyes sharp, and looked Minsak straight in the face. There is no room for you here. Find some other place. She leaned closer, her stare unrelenting. Did you not hear me? I said, get lost. But as her eyes lingered on Minsak's weary expression, she faltered. My daughter has been wandering for an entire week, Minsak said softly. Her asthma has gotten worse. She is suffering terribly. Dami blushed, coughing weakly. Cough, cough. Please, Minsak pleaded, sweat dripping from his brow. Help me save my daughter. If that is too much, at least take her. Huh? Dami blinked in confusion. I am begging you, Minsak cried, lowering his head. Chahieri stood frozen, her teeth clenched, trembling with conflicted emotion. The annoying soldier scoffed. Is this son of a biscuit insane? Does he seriously think emotional appeals will work on our captain? Then, sniff, sniffle. To everyone's shock, Captain Chahieri's face crumpled as tears spilled down her cheeks. Her nose ran shamelessly. The annoying soldier's eyes went wide. What the hell? Chahieri turned away, hiding her face. Let them in. Do not get the wrong idea. We just need more manpower to guard the mart. Minsak replied flatly. Wipe your nose first. Chahieri stomped away in a huff, while the annoying soldier chased after her in disbelief. Minsak remained silent. Then, faintly, he smirked. You are still the same, Captain Chahieri. A retired soldier who rallied survivors and defended this supermarket in Mapo district. Cold as a serpent, yet somehow vulnerable to stories of parental sacrifice. Dad! Dami shouted at him, red in the face. Minsak blinked in surprise. Huh? What was that earlier? That was not the plan at all. Wait, Dami, let me explain. Hey, you two come with me, the annoying soldier interrupted, glaring. Cough, cough, you, cough, cough. Dami faked, clutching her chest. Stop it, the soldier groaned. Ah! Dami clutched her head dramatically. Are you kidding me? The soldier muttered, exasperated. Minsak held his daughter close, hiding his unease. Dami's mental state is deteriorating faster than usual, he thought. She needs rest soon, or it will get dangerous. All because of two unexpected variables. He remembered. That incident a week ago, even I do not fully understand. I was bitten by a zombie, but survived. Not only that, I grew strong enough to overpower them. This unfamiliar, transformed body, it is not mine anymore. Could it be that I have become a zombie? Ain Mart, Hapchung branch, the early survival optimal route. Supplies were plentiful here. Soldiers guarded the mart. Survivors were safe behind its walls. This place, Dami will be safe here. Minsak looked at the collapsed building next door. His eyes narrowed. Why did that building fall? This has never happened before. The annoying soldier sneered. You say strange things. Are you from the future or something? 3 days ago, zombies attacked us. Captain Chahieri led the defense. The zombies swarmed the building. The annoying soldier said. The captain lured them into the building next door. She jumped and slid from the rooftop, and as they swarmed inside, she detonated the explosives we set up in advance and crushed every single one of them. They are probably flattened like dried squid now. Maybe a few survived if they were lucky, but they are trapped inside, slowly rotting away. He spat on the ground. The annoying soldier looked back at Ryu Minsak, only to be shocked. Ryu Minsak froze in horror. The soldier asked, what is that look for? You are not seriously thinking zombies could crawl out from that rubble, are you? But then, a giant zombie loomed behind him. The soldier turned, saw it, and froze in confusion. Huh? The giant zombie raised its fist and slammed it down with a devastating blow, crushing the soldier instantly. Captain Chahieri leapt into action. The giant zombie swung at her, but she barely managed to evade. A terrified soldier cried out, what the hell? Where did they come from? Chahieri rushed to Ryu Minsak and Ryu Dami, cocked her rifle and shouted, all units, open fire! Bullets rained down on the giant zombie, but they did nothing. The monster roared, charged forward, and smashed soldiers apart with one punch, ending them instantly. One soldier collapsed on the ground, gasping in terror. Ah! The zombie raised its hand to crush him, but a bag flew at its face, distracting it. Chahieri dashed forward, dragging the soldier away. Get it together. Do you want to die? The soldier stammered, yes. Chahieri gritted her teeth. Focus, Chahieri. This is not like 3 days ago. This is not an ordinary zombie. Behind her, she saw faint lights. "Run for the mart!" she shouted. They ran. Ryu Minsak muttered, "Shut up and run," Chahiri snapped. But then Ryu Minsak stopped. He turned back toward the giant zombie and dashed at it, fist raised. Chahiri thought to herself, "We will lure it to the barricade outside the mart. Even that thing cannot break through instantly. I will find its weak spot in the meantime." She neared the mart, but her eyes widened. Wait, why are there still people on the first floor? They should have evacuated already. She stopped. Look back. Damn it. I will distract it somehow. You three, get inside. But when she turned, only Ryudami and the soldier were with her. Why are you alone? Your papa? Do not tell me. Did your papa run away and abandon you? Ryudami pointed. There. A thunderous sound echoed. She turned slowly and saw Ryu Minsak pounding the giant zombie skull with his fists. The monster collapsed under the relentless blows. Families huddled together, and one father covered his crying daughter's eyes to shield her from the brutal sight. Moments later, the giant zombie lay dead. Ryu Minsak stood, breathing heavily. Phew! Chahiri approached with her rifle raised. "I am sorry," Minsak said. Everyone froze. He continued, voice trembling. "Papa could not keep the promise I made you, Dammy. Because I was too scared of seeing you get hurt." Chahiri leveled her gun at him. "You? Who exactly are you?" Ryu Minsak opened his palms, adjusted his shades, and calmly answered, "Ryu Minsak." Ryudami broke into a cold sweat. "Stop." Her father continued. "Dami's father?" Dami clenched her fists. "Stop, Papa. If you reveal yourself now, you will be in danger." Ryu Minsak's red eyes glinted as he looked at Chahiri. "Zombie expert." Both women froze in shock. "Expert?" "Yes," Minsak replied. "Since the outbreak, I have analyzed their traits and weaknesses to survive. Glad I could be helpful today. Looking forward to working with you all." He smiled. Chahiri smirked back, but her expression was laced with suspicion. She slid close to him, pressing her knife against his throat. Dami panicked. "What are you doing?" "Stay quiet," Hiri ordered. Her eyes narrowed. "You beat down a monster immune to bullets with your bare hands, and those red eyes, they are just like them." She leaned close to his face and whispered, "Answer me. Are you even human?" Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.